Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Airships Flotilla. Today's beverage is a very tangy dry lime soda. So welcome back to the game, and previously we were taking a look at one of the newer ships in the game, the Skybase. It's 16 HP, 230 speed, and it's omnidirectional, which means we could really outmaneuver the opponent. Sadly, we only got to about wave 15, well, it's still an achievement to be fair, and it was basically spamming rockets and the missiles. Speaking of missiles, that's what we're going to look at in this video. We're going to take a look at the missile cruiser. It's got 10 HP, so not the least, but certainly not the most, but it does have 1 armor, which is good. Speed is acceptable at 310, and it does have a decent turn rate of 110. I say decent. How does that compare to, say, the the cruiser? Oh yeah, it's actually pretty slow. Okay, right, it doesn't really turn that well at all. But it does have a guided missile. Let's just go over to this one, and we need to select our captain. I've got a couple of ones unlocked here. So we've got like extra fire rate, which I think we went for previously, but you get reduction in XP gain. We've got Zoe Davies, minus 10% fire rate, but plus 50% accuracy. I don't think it's accuracy we really need to care about on the rocket, because I think it's guided anyway. You also got like Brother Zim, which reduces your HP but gives you shields, and you get more shields as you rank up. I actually got a win with that captain, so pretty good. Captain Villain View, minus 30% range and plus 1 reload speed per 20 generic units of currency. You know what, I think I'm just going to go with Commander Ythric, which is damage taken in the last 6 seconds, you increase from fire rate, but you don't get any HP. Let's pick that and we'll go for medium, because why not? And let's see how we get on. So we're just going to test out the maneuverability of this thing, and yep, it's not great. Who would have thought? Now, I think I have been a bit spoiled from the previous run, because, like I say, having something that's omnidirectional is actually exceptionally powerful. You don't realise until you get to what we'll say is a standard sort of vessel. Anyway, I'm just taking out a lot of these wasps here. So far we have yet to be hit, and you can see the rocket is doing all kinds of damage there, which is pretty good. I'm just going to have to turn around here. Looks like we're going to get hit. Oh no, I thought I was going to get hit there, but managed to manoeuvre around it. Obviously this is wave 1. So things are not really going to get very spicy until later on during the game. Things we're going to get a bit naughty there, because I did a bit of a mismaneuver. Like I say, I don't have the luxury of being able to just spin around. The problem with the rocket as well is that I believe it has a minimum range, although it was hitting pretty close there, so maybe not. Let's see if I can manoeuvre this way and then back over to collect these 2. I'll take the damage, and there we go. Okay, so the guided missile, it is got, yes, a minimum range of 150. I don't know what denomination of, yeah, I don't know what that means. Is it meters? Who knows? Anyway, it's in-game distance. So that's pretty good. It's going to cost 600 for an auto-loading guided missile. We also have a flak gun, which has an explosion radius and its range 500. And there's also a deck gun there as well. We've got a scavenging den, which increases scrap value and gather range. I am going to pick that one up. I'm going to pick up probably, I'd like the helmsman actually. That would be pretty good. I'm going to probably pin that one. We're also going to pin, actually we don't need to pin it, we can probably train firefighting, and we're going to pin gunnery officer. Do I want a flak gun? I don't think I do, so let's go at the next one. We've got wreckers and we've got pirates. Going to go with wreckers. I know it's hard, but we'll give this one a go. And then head off. So we're following the missile up because, oh, look at that. So I think whatever I hit, oh yeah, look at that, it didn't kill it. Wow, they actually were able to tank that. That is curious. Alright, let's turn back around here, and oh yeah, there's the fire. Okay, so we're on fire. That is obviously a bit of a problem, and we have got the ability to put it out a little bit faster, but yeah, that's put us on pretty much to half health there, and we're going to have to sort of spin around, and we are getting hit with the, yeah, with the blades at the back here, and because it's within that minimum range, there's not much I can really do about it now. Oh, okay, this is going to be a bit naughty. I can't actually outmaneuver it. I'm going to have to try and spin around and head in a different direction. We're on 17 seconds remaining here, and I do have a feeling that I am going to get chopped a little bit. Oh, there we go, that's another explosion. Hardly collected any scrap at all during this run. I'm more focused on survival. I do think we need another weapon. As good as the missile is, and obviously we do have armour, we just need something. There is an engine tune-up, and oh, lightning field, okay. So it's 5 damage, 5-second reload, 400 range, so it's like a blast. Well, do I really want that? I'm going to pin it, and I'm going to refresh, see what else we got. There's a cannon there. We'll do another refresh, and... Oh, suspendium cannon on an aerial torpedo. Right. As much as I would love to have a missile boat with guided missiles and aerial torpedoes, fairly confident, fairly confident that that's going to go wrong. But I am going to pick up the suspendium cannon. I think that's more useful in the lightning field. The reason for that is the range is going to pair up very nicely with the guided missile, so we're going to be a very long-range build, but also there's no minimum range on this one, so that's pretty good. It fires every second, 7 damage, whereas this is 5 damage with a 5-second reload. The difference is it is a blast, so it'll do a lot of damage around it, but regardless whether there's one enemy or 1,000, it always goes off every 5 seconds, I think, so yeah, we'll see. Anyway, over to giant bees, which apparently is easy, so that'll give us a little bit of a break, so we'll see a travel. And let's see about the suspendium cannon. So you can see the suspendium cannon is absolutely sending it, which is handy, and yeah, this is already something I am not regretting purchasing. Like I say, it does limit us a little bit in terms of the you know, whoa, where's that missile off to? I wonder if it retargets if the original target dies. Don't know. What I do know is there's going to be some scrap just around the place. That's one of the problems when you have a long-range build, that often you'll just have, fire like that, and you just have to sort of track in, because eventually there will be some scrap to pick up, but you need to actually find the thing first. So there's a good couple of hits there. I'm just going to head in this direction to try and find the scrap. I think there was more up here, maybe. Yeah, there's one there. And I'm going to spin it around and again head in this direction, because eventually there will be some scrap to collect. And yeah, this has been completely different from the previous run. In fact, we've hardly even seen any opponents. Okay, so there's that done. We're going to go with... do I really need a gunnery officer? Don't need, but I guess it would be good to have the... I guess for the extra fire rate, maybe. Can't upgrade anything, which is fine. What else have you got? You've got a rapid-fire suspendium cannon, fires it's a faster reload, or high velocity. Shots pierce enemies. We're probably going to go with the rapid fire, but let's go to next level, and you've got pirates. A pirate, which is very hard, and clockwork wasps. I'm going to go with the very hard pirates. It could be a mistake on picking up the very hard missions, but let's just see. So already that took 3 suspendium cannon shots to take out the opponent, which is a bit troublesome. And oh yeah, there we go. They've got some Gatling there, so we'll just see what we can do. Luckily, we are able to completely outrange these guys, so that's pretty handy. I'm going to pick up these up, and oh yeah, there's a mistake. I got a bit too close there. We do have armour, but well, I'll let you know when I think it's actually worked. Looks like there's some opponents here, and managed to just get around that. That's fine. I'm going to pick up the scrap and then head over to the sort of southeast, I think, because I think there was some opponents that we were, shooting at, and there we go. We've got this scrap, so we'll pick this up. Apparently this was very hard, but so far there's not really been a huge amount of challenge. That's not a complaint, that's just an observation, and I'm sure that comment will come back to bite me later on. Let's go ahead and see if we can take out all these guys. I'm actually going to head straight towards it because there's so much scrap. I just want to collect what I can before the waves end, and there we go. Okay, so I can pick up the... I could probably pick up the extra range scrap. I mean, I might do that. Yes, I am going to do that, because you gain extra scrap value, and so getting that early on is better. Firefighting, that increases firefighting speed. There's also hull walk training, 196 experience. We've got 219. When stopped, 50% repair speed, 50% firefighting speed. I'm actually going to pick that up, because I think that's probably going to be better for us, because, well, we fire really fast anyway. Oh, hang on, this is something I'm going to have to shift here, because they are getting in pretty close. So if I stop, yes, I can see on the top we've got increase in repair speed, which is good, but I do need to start picking up some scrap, because otherwise we can't repair. Yeah, there we go, that's fine. I'm going to have to go in here. It actually puts you on fire, but we'll sort of scoot around it. And, oh, it looks like some, I was going to say some opponents are getting a bit close there, a bit close for comfort. I think there's some scrap here, so I'll pick those up, and, well, they're dead. Okay, that happened. Brilliant. So we'll, like I say, continue to pick up the scrap, and we've got the explosive enemies coming in now. So we know it's pretty much near the end of the run, and, oh, that's bad. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay there. The thing about this vessel is it's just on that edge of being a little bit too slow for my liking. And this is bad. Ooh, 1 HP. What I'm going to do now is stop and get repaired. I'm going to have to run away, and there we go. Right, that was very spicy. So, I'm going to pick up firefighting, and let's go to the next wave. Pirates. This is hard, this one. So let's see if that is actually the case. So we've got missiles out and lots of hits here, and we've got these sort of ramming boarding things. Let's see if we can take them out with a rocket. Although the rocket doesn't seem to want to target the ones I would like it to. I'm gonna have to spin around here, and I'm gonna get hit, I think. Yeah, there we go. But I have managed to get around, and I think all of the opponents around here are gone, so I'll pick up the scrap just so we can start repairing, and obviously we do need to pick it up anyway for, you know, money purposes. Oh, look at that. So they've actually laid a mine there. There are those things that you get a mine layers, and they drop these sort of aerial mines that sort of float around. They can be a bit troublesome at times, especially in a vessel that's not, you know, the best maneuverability. So let's see what we can do, and I don't want to get put into a corner there. I'm going to have to go, say, around here, like so. Yeah, that's fine. Good hits, that's alright. I'm going to scoot up to this side, so I do a bit of a UE, and then, yeah, go back over, and job done. Right, so we have lots of options. I think we are going to pin the navigation training. We are going to then upgrade for a rapid fire suspendium cannon, and I am gonna unpin the lightning field. We don't need that. There's also ammunition, extra damage. If you repaired in the last 4 seconds, extra damage and extra explosion damage. We will pin that. And do we want fire safety training? I don't think so. Next wave, and we've got fungus, which is hard apparently, but this suspendium cannon should be firing a lot faster now, which it is. But truth be told, it's not doing the damage that is required. And there's going to be spawns over here. Let me just head over, away from these guys. I believe those shots set you on fire, so I'm going to try and stay out of that. We do have an ally on this one. I don't know if you saw, there's like a little gunboat flying around. We managed to just dodge that. There we go. I'm going to start heading into the centre now, because there will be a pile of scrap available. And oh, okay, right, there's lots of enemies here, and I've just went right into them, and I think we've been feared. I think we are, yeah, we're slower there. And why is the vessel stopped? Please activate engine. And, oh, right, we've got all these bigger ones in the centre as well. I'm basically going to manoeuvre away from them and just pick up what I can. Should be okay now, and there's the end of that wave again. Job done. Right, so we do have Blessing of the Worm, which is free, 5% fire rate, and an enemy becomes scared every 2 seconds. Perfect, we'll pick that up. We've got, on full HP, this is D Perfectionism, 300 experience. Full HP, we gain increased fire rate and extra XP gain. I'm going to pick that up as well. And do I want to increase turn speed? I don't think I need to. We could go careful aim, which would be pretty handy actually. Reduction in range, we've already got a really ridiculously good range anyway, but so a minus 10% range, but plus 20% damage is a big bonus. Let's go with Clockwork Wasps or Pirates. I'm going to go with Clockwork Wasps because it's 100% scrap value, so I want to try and get some more loot essentially. You can see the suspendium cannon is doing a brilliant job at pairing these off. Yeah, there we go, so that's good. What you can often have as well is when the opponents spawn, you want to be getting near that spawn because they spawn close together, which means the rocket, the guided rocket, is going to cause, you know, a good splash bit of damage and then take out multiple opponents, hopefully. At least that's the overall goal. Let's just go down here and see what we can get, and that's done. We've got some of these slightly bigger Clockwork Wasps, but they're now gone as well. And oh, okay, that was it. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. Wow, that was interesting. I managed to drive through the opponent. Oh, that was good. I was going to say there's going to be a bit of ramming going on here, but it's all fine. And I think I am going to go and collect this scrap. Just missed it. Right, we've got another suspendium cannon, we've got extra speed, we've got extra XP gain. I'm going to go with the extra speed, that's been pretty handy. And there's also engine tune-up as well. It's going to cost money, but I'm going to save that money because I want an auto-loading guided missile. So next wave, local navy or gargoyles. I really don't like fighting gargoyles. Sorry, that has to be local navy anyway. That's yeah, that's what we have to do. So this is going to be interesting, I think, because we do have allies as well. So you can see that we've got these enemies now being scared because we did get that worm thing, whatever it was. So we've been hit, and I'm just going to see if we can dance around here. So damage is good. Just going to stop, get repaired. That's all fine. I thought the missile actually caused more damage than it does, but I guess we're starting with it, so, you know, we've got that advantage. The suspendium cannon, though, is doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. Oh, we've been hit off these other vessels. Okay. See if we can pick up some more scrap. There's one there. One down here. Probably going to get a little bit closer. Because I think that will be destroyed now. Yes, and then we're going to head up to all of these to collect the scrap, and then that is another wave done. So that is wave 9 completed. Right, once again, don't have one generic unit of currency out. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to pick up careful aim. It's going to increase our damage, which is handy, and we've got fire temple, extra turn speed, tentacles. The ammunition's good, but I want to save that money again for leveling up the guided missile. So we've got gargoyles or sky urchins. Both are hard. Allies is a cultist warship, whereas sky urchins reward is a protective blessing. That sounds pretty good. Let's go with that one. Now this is the one that really we really struggled with in the previous run, and that was wave 15 though. So yeah, we'll have to see how we get on. It's these bigger ones that fire the shots at you that I really struggle with. So just going to see what we can do, trying to dodge them all at the moment. I know there was back over here. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yes, it did hurt. Yeah, I know over here there's basically it's a double wreckage drop, but my main concern is staying alive, as one might imagine. The survival instinct's quite alert at this point. I'm not seeing any scrap dropped. And did I just ram through straight back through that one? I might have done. And oh, it's going to be. Is it going to be a repeat of the last game? We're on 1 health. I'm going to have to just see if we can get through here. Like say the armor that we have, it doesn't seem to have been any great use. And oh, that spawn's bad. That is a bad spawn. We got 1 health. 1 second. That was spicy. Okay, right. So, Protective Blessing is free, 10% HP, minus 25% vulnerability chance, and minus 25% stun chance. We'll pick that up and get the guided missile. And I'm going to refresh just to see what we've got. Munitions training, we'll lock that, and also a mercenary corvette would be quite good, but let's go with the next one. So you got local navy or fungus, which is hard. I'm going to go with local navy, I think, because it's not hard. We can either do wreckers or local navy, no, plus 30% scrap value, and we do actually have the wreckers as some support. So there's the missile out, and it is a... Oh yeah, you can tell that it has got an increase in fire rate, which is very, very good. And whoa, look, lots of local navy here, and I'm already on 5 HP, and it's literally less than 15 seconds in the game. That's how quickly that health can go down. So let's just try and stay away. I'm going to stop here because we repair twice as quick, and I think there is some scrap down here. No, there's not some scrap. All the loot is down here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff and try and scoot away from here. I reckon there's going to be some more scrap as well. Yes, that's fine. Pick up all the loot. Head over to where these are spawning because we know there's going to be some stuff there. 15 seconds remaining, so it hopefully will be a win off this one. We're at 5 HP and lots of pickups over here. Grab that, and might I get this next one? There we go. Okay. Yes, what do we got? It's a scavenger saw. Not really something I care for. We've also got a scavenger skyboat, which picks up wreckage. I think more damage is probably where I'm at this stage. Do I want to go with extra explosion damage with ammunition? I think I do. And I'm going to go with helmsman. It's a shame you can't sell that saw. Like, we can't buy it, but we can't sell it either. Bit of a shame. Okay, next wave, it's going to have to be wreckers. This is going to be hard. I have a feeling. I have a bad feeling. I don't know what it is about wreckers. I think it's just the damage that they can cause with these, with those there. And it's not that they do a particular huge amount of damage. It's that they set you on fire, and fire is. I mean, it's not great in any set of circumstances for the most part on a vessel, but in this particular case, in this instance, yeah, it's even worse. Although, to be fair, we are causing good damage and we are taking out opponents, so that's good. And we're on almost full health here. I'm hoping a rocket or two is going to go into there. I call it a rocket. It's a guided missile, isn't it? More scrap, more better. Just head over here. And, there's going to be a big spawn, and then hopefully the rockets are going to... yeah, you can see when they're all grouped up like that, you get a huge big bonus to your damage. And 5 seconds remaining, just going to collect all of this stuff here that I can, and there we go. Right, we have options for turn speed. We've got a triplane, which is armed with a light Gatling gun. I mean, maybe... We haven't been utilising this, and I know what you can get is a large Gatling gun or aerial torpedoes. You get a torpedo bomber. Right, we're not getting much money though, which is interesting. Munitions training is 450 experience for 10% damage. We will pick that up, and we'll go with, I think, helmsman once again. Reducing that hit radius is probably the way forward. We now have anarchists, which are in these little, well, they're like little almost balloon type things, and yeah, this sandstorm. Oh, there you go, the armour kicked in. I think. Where was that going, that rocket there? Did you see the missile? That was weird. Okay, so I'm just going to have to pick up the stuff where I can. It's going to be a bit scattershot, this, I must confess, just because of where things are. They don't really come in any big waves on this one, and I think our suspendium railgun cannon thing, yeah, the suspendium cannon, it's basically it's one-shotting them, so that's pretty handy. Let's maybe head into the middle again, pick up some of this. Have we got decent scrap on this one? Scrap and money seems to be okay. I'm gonna have to head into this, sadly. Don't really want to, but there you go. Pick up these, spin it round, and that'll be wave 13 completed. Okay, another protective blessing. Does it stack? It does stack. Okay, and we got 310 generic units of currency. Could go with gunnery officer, but I think I'm going to save up for more upgrades of the guns. Clockwork Hornets this time, 100% scrap value, and we do have allies. Or you could go for basically, defeat a magical dragonfly. Well, we're going to have to do the same thing, but we are going to take up the help of the scrappers here, because why not? And already we're getting lots of drops. Now the dragonfly, if I remember rightly, is actually a bit of a naughty enemy, because it's got decent HP and it's very fast, and it just gets inside, basically just gets right next to you, and you're then having to deal with, whoa, sandstorms. You're having to deal with its nonsense because it's real close. There it is there, and you can see already I've taken half damage. I'm trying to navigate around it and see if I can go past it. We're on only 2 health remaining, and that's what I meant about that being very, very dangerous. And please don't say I'm going to die from sandstorms. That would be not ideal. I'm just going to stop here just to get that extra repair, and let's get away from this one. And that should be the end of the run. Wave survived, only just. Right, what have we got here? We've got the explosive ammunition. We've got extra... a first pick. extra scrap value, but I don't know, plus 30% repair speed, but minus 15 scrap value. Don't really want that. Do want munitions training though, which is another plus 10% damage. 726 generic units of currency, 1,200 for the suspendium cannon upgrade, 2,400 for the next one. We could go with fire and aerial torpedoes or a larger Gatling gun. No, I think getting a suspendium cannon, getting a boost in that one is the way forward. So, local navy or clockwork hornets. Reward is blessing of the worm, and clockwork hornets is dragonfly again. No, we're not doing the dragonfly. We were on 1 health, so I'm not taking the risk of getting taken out by that thing again. So let's just see what we can do. Take out all the opponents here. I'm not taking out the opponents, I'm just heading straight into the middle of them, which is not what I'm wanting. So we can see we are firing away there. And there's probably going to be lots and lots of scrap in the middle here. Just going to try and avoid the guys as much as I can. Get a little bit closer now that I can see carnage is being perpetrated and we can get all of this scrap. That's perfect. That's really good scrap there. And monies. I'm going to have to go... I think I'm going to have to go to defeat. That's where we're going to have to go to. Again, was that wave 14, 15? Missile cruiser. Okay, we have got an unlock, so let's just see what that is. So, that's a Navy cruiser, and we'll unlock a new doctrine, gunnery, plus 1% damage per 2% accuracy, minus 20% speed. Okay, that's been a bit of airships... I was going to say Conquer the Skies, force of habit, Lost Flotilla, with the missile cruiser. Okay, so far then, I do like the missile system. I'm not entirely sold on the cruiser. I don't know whether that's because of the other weapon that I paired it with, or whether the unlocks, there's lots and lots of variables, and it is the first time I've played it. Do I prefer the torpedo boat? Yes, I do. Yeah, it's got a better explosion damage, and yeah, I think I'm just... I think honestly I can be on. I can say how it is. I just like the aerial torpedo, so I'm biased. Okay, out of all of the vessels so far, Skybase is probably up there to be one of my favourite. Beam Frigate is brilliant. It's a bit hard to manoeuvre. Exterminator I am not a big fan of, just because it's so close range and stuff, but it does have its place. The Ironclad, probably my least favourite of all the vessels. It's got 2 armour, it's only got 9 HP. Okay, and you can't go wrong with just a straight-up battleship. But I'm assuming there's more to unlock and more to find. I mean, as we can see in here, there's lots of stuff that says I haven't unlocked it. We just need to say get more sacrificial barges. We get that research. You can just set one going, and it just takes a little bit of time, but that's fine. And, well, there's also... as we've mentioned before, the whole magic thing, and you can sort of call them in. But the fun will be in finding out and unlocking some more. Hope you have enjoyed this little look at Lost Flotilla. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions for this run, or vessels you would like to see for next one, then by all means let me know in the comments. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.